92Q, the best mix of R&B. We are here live in the studio right now. Sissy, let them know who our guests are.
Our guests are attorney Joy Kimbrough. Welcome to the show.
Thank you and good morning.
Thank you for being here. Good morning. And represent Miss Vicky Hambrick is here, Daniel Hambrick's mom.
Good morning.
And Miss Joy Kimbrough is representing the Hambrick family. Thank you for being here, Miss Hambrick.
Thank you.
So let's get started with this. There's always situations like this that go on, and they talk about it for a little while, and then it kind of fades away unless there's some new news about it, and then it comes back up in the news. But we're not going to let this happen with the Hambrick story. So we're here to just talk about what's going on with the case, how Ms. Hambrick is doing, what Ms. Kimbrough is doing to keep the progression of the case going. So let's start with basically the people not following through, Ms. Hambrick. Ms. Kimbrough, can you explain, what's going on with that, the non-participation on your side?
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if everyone knows, but Ms. Hambrick's son, Daniel Hambrick, was murdered on, is it July 27th or the 26th, Ms. Hambrick?
The 26th.
The 26th. He was murdered on July 26th by Officer Delkey. Or I don't know if it's Delk or Delkey. D-E-L-K-E. Delkey. Okay. He was murdered by him, and approximately 2 months later, he was arrested. When he was initially arrested, he appeared before a commissioner, and the commissioner decided that he was not going to sign the warrant. So Mr. Delkey was free to go. He decided that there was no probable cause to arrest this officer. So
now this is after the video has been released,
right?
Everybody's watching the same video.
This is 2 months later.
Wow.
A little bit over 2 months later. So the commissioner decided, no, I'm not going to sign this warrant. He will not be arrested. I don't find probable cause. And he released him. So he left. Now, our district attorney knew that wasn't right. He knew that it's no way. That's Glenn Funk. So Glenn Funk himself, he and an investigator from his office decided to go before an elected judge. Now, the commissioners are not elected. They serve at the pleasure of the general sessions judges. They are like appointments, and they're reviewed every year. So he went to Judge Mondelli, and Judge Mondelli determined that there was probable cause to have him arrested. And at that time, he was arrested, and he immediately made the $25,000 bond.
$25,000.
Wow.
Right. And I believe it was Grumpy's that was eager to make his bond. So they made his bond, and he was released.
$25,000 bond.
Right.
And Grumpy was ready to pay it.
I just saw some.
Grumpy's immediately put up his bond.
Right.
They immediately put up his bond.
I just saw some kids break into a house in Madison, and they got $75,000 bond.
Right.
All right. This is unheard of.
This is insane.
Criminal homicide, $25,000. It is unheard of. I've never.
Insane.
Ever. But anyway, so he's out. They set a court date before Judge Diane Turner. However, she recused herself. She decided, I don't know what the reason was, but she's not going to hear the case.
And recuse means, just so everyone
can know.
She's not going to take the case.
Okay, just want everybody to know what she's talking about.
Right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, and so now it's been reassigned. And the court date now will be January 4th.
Okay.
And
everybody put that on your calendar, January 4th.
Because the word is from police officers and all that the FOP will be there strong.
Okay.
They're all coming out, and I don't know if that's to intimidate the judge or persuade the judge. I don't know.
Okay.
But they will be there on January 4th at 1 p.m.
Now, is it open for
the
public to come?
It's open to the public.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It is.
1 p.m. January
1 p.m.
4th.
January 4th. Y'all can show up too.
Right.
I think I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I think I might show up for that too.
Right.
Yes.
So for you, Miss Hambrick, is there something or anything you'd like to say to the city? Anything that you'd like to just kind of from the family standpoint?
I want to say thank you to Nashville, and I want to say thank you, Faye, and Miss Mildred Davis, Anita Davis, for letting me have the kids, being in my life. Before my son passed away, they still came into my life, and they still in my life. And I want to say thank you for that. I want to say thank you to my pastor, Pastor Travis, my first family, the Church of Living God, my family. And, you know, I just want to say, God just keeping me here. And, you know, I got so many friends and family members reaching out to me and talking to me. I'm so grateful. You know, because if it wasn't for God, I don't know where I'll be. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, Miss Kimbrough and Glenn Funk.
I don't know if people know this or not, but Daniel was the only child that Miss Hambrick had.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't know this. Miss Hambrick is legally blind and depended on him for some of the most simple things we take for granted.
Yes, ma'am.
She's not able to do, and you know, he'd step in and help her out.
Right.
So this is a great loss for her. When she lost him, she lost the chance of any offspring ever. So it's just a tremendous loss for her. But and she thanked people, and I want to thank them too for being around, for helping her. Do you need anything? Do you need me to go to the store? Or you know, I'll take you here, I'll take you there. People don't understand. Even transportation is big for her. You know, shopping, groceries, all of that stuff is big for her. Housing. Thank you, Erica North. We just happened to run into her at church. She helped Miss Hambrick get housing.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, you know, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. She's very grateful. She's very thankful.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Hambrick, Attorney Joy Kimbrough here in the studio. I want you to remember this date, January the 4th, 1 p.m. Show up. You know, if you got that compassion for what's been happening, what's happened with this family, please show up to court and show your love and show your concern for what's going on. And you can also do something else way before then. Go out and vote.
Right.
Yes.
Oversight.
Yes.
This is why you have to have oversight, because obviously people are they're so used to the machinery that's been set that the only thing that's going to bust that up is if civilian people are able to oversee what's happening.
Absolutely.
It's the only way.
And sometimes you can't do a lot, because there's a lot of people that are on social media and that are in the public that are, oh, you need to do this. Why can't we do this? Why can't we? There's nothing we can do. Just show up and support. If you do nothing else, support the Hambrick family on January 4th, because this is a big deal, y'all.
And go out and vote.
$25,000 bond for murder. Come on. We got to do better.
We appreciate you ladies coming out this morning, and we're going to definitely keep the story alive. And if you want to come in any other time before then, let us know.
Can I say this
Doors
one
always
thing
open.
before I leave? I just do want to bring attention to this. We're also concerned about the investigation of this case and TBI properly testifying, truthfully testifying. The lead investigating agent was reluctant to go before the commissioner to ask for the warrant. As a matter of fact, he didn't. He said that he has to work with Metro Police, and he didn't want to be the one, even though he's the investigator.
Wow.
He did not want to be the one to take that warrant out. So,
isn't that his job?
It is his job.
And that's why the oversight committee has to be
That's
formed,
why we have
because
to
then
have
it'll be
oversight
their
committee.
job.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why you have to remove, because
Crazy.
they're too close to each other, and it has to be something in the middle.
Right.
So that's why the oversight is a great idea. A lot of other cities have it. It's not a foreign thing. Let's get that done too.
We need to vote for.
So thank you
Amendment 1.
for coming in and letting us know what's happening with the case, and keep us
We
abreast.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
you.
Joy. Thank you, Ms. Vicky.
Thank you.